Hey guys, hey, I have a great question on here, and I'm going to open my laptop now and watch the light get all weird on me. Ready? Ah! Can you address sex out of wedlock and add in people over 50 who have decided that they don't want to get married ever again? Ooh, great question, huh? Great question. So, sex out of wedlock. Okay. First of all, let's talk about wedlock. Let's talk about marriage. Marriage is a religious, organized religious thing. It's not ordained by God. Love in any form is right. I look at Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell. They've been together for 38 years. They're not married, and it's when you see them, it seems like the most loving couple in the world. They talk about each other in glowing terms. They laugh when you see them together. They take care of their children. And Kurt has taken the stepkids in as his own as well. And so it really is a beautiful, beautiful situation. They're not married, but I truly believe their love is of God. It's a representation of God because God is that love, right? I don't think marriage is in any way, shape, or form necessary or ordained by God, because I think the idea of marriage itself is in many ways it's a way of creating new Christians or whatever religion they're in. It's about getting people married so they produce children so that we can get more of the people in our religion, basically. The other thing is that when you look at the concept of taking a husband or taking a wife, you'll notice that most of the time, once they get married, the relationship changes because now it's less of a choice. Now they feel like they're locked in, and it's like people are become very different sometimes when they get married, and it really comes down to the idea that is marriage something from God? Love is what is from God. Love is what is from God, and if you're loving and you're in a relationship that's loving and caring, marriage is unnecessary. Now, on the modern world legal side of it, it protects your assets legally. But that's really the only benefit of marriage in my take. That's the only real benefit of marriage in my take. I keep looking at this screen over to the right. I got to close that screen when I record, I think, because I think it's it's distracting for me. I'm going to keep looking over here now. So that's the first part of this. Second part about this is, what about people over 50 who've decided to never get married again? Well, first of all, I think that's a personal choice for everyone. I myself never say never again because, I've said never, 3 times now, and twice I've gone back, and this last time I haven't. But the interesting thing about it is that it's a choice. There's no reason why you have to get married or be married, and if you're loving yourself and loving others, then what's the problem? What's the problem? I know full well that I like living in my own home, decorating the way I want to decorate, and if I don't want to, put my pants on one day, I don't have to because no one's home to tell me I should, right? I get to be me, and for me that's very attractive right now. It might not be attractive for you when my pants are off, but it is attractive for me. But I think it's important that this whole concept of marriage and being tied to someone for the rest of your life is not from God. It's not a God thing. It's not a love is a God thing. And if you're in a marriage and it's beautiful and you're loving, it's great, then that's a God thing. But the institute of marriage is not a God thing. Just the love part is. So just be loving, and that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Sex outside of marriage. Now, what is that? Sex outside of marriage is, it can be expressing lust or it can be expressing love. I personally prefer to get to know someone before I have sex with them. I'm not into the one night stand thing in any way, shape, or form, and I like to know someone and enjoy someone before I even kiss them, because I think, as Nietzsche said, if you want to have a successful relationship, foster the friendship first. So I would much rather be someone's friend before I become their lover. And then when I become their lover, I want to be exactly that, their lover, someone who brings love to them, and the sex is a pleasurable act of love between two people. I think that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Many people use sex as a power trip. I worked with someone for many years who I truly believe had a sex addiction, and it left a wake of pain behind him in many ways. And so I think that sex out of marriage is fine. There's nothing against God, but if it's sex out of marriage that's harmful to people, then it's not of God either. So I would say live loving in all encounters, including sexual. And if you decide you don't want to get married again, you don't have to get married again. But here's the thing. Don't close yourself off to love, but you don't have to be married. And you don't have to be in another relationship either. But make sure you're not doing that out of fear. Just remain open, because you never know what might come down the lane. Somebody may come into your life that's just amazing, and you like to spend time with them. Why make it an absolute that you're not going to ever be involved with someone again? Just say, I'm not looking for it. But if something shows up, I'm open for it. Don't make anything so hard. Don't get in your head too much about it. Just relax. Relax and live loving in all aspects of your life. Married, unmarried, sex and lust and all that stuff. Put love into everything. And that's my answer to your question. I hope it makes sense. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. See ya. Bye.